Alright, so this is my first video. I sold my Porsche Macan GTS. This is a 2022, and surprisingly I had equity in the vehicle when I sold this. This was sold July of this year, I believe. And yeah, it was a nice car. It was fun. And I basically share my journey, right? None of this stuff that I have is me in no shape or form telling you what to do, telling you what to invest in. It's simply me just sharing what I decided to do. And I decided to get rid of this vehicle. Fun car, not gonna lie. Took a lot of pictures. Got these like professionally taken. Because when I first got it, I was like, oh, this car is so nice. And then I soon came to realize that I had options. Options as in keep it or sell it. I go into detail on my little blog because I don't want this channel to be about vehicles, although I once did have a car channel, but I sold the car, so that's done with. I had equity in the car, around $30,000, and I decided to put it into stocks. Now, I've already been investing into stocks, like around 2022, to be fair and honest, but now I want to take it a little bit more seriously and kind of showcase what I've done at a young age. I'm only 26. Give me a second. Only 26. And now I want to really amp it up. Alright, so if you want to know about the story of me selling my car, how I even got it, click the link down below. It's my free public diary, I like to call it. So let's get into this. This is actually my Roth IRA. Let's go ahead and do the math together. Let's just say 30,000 of equity. When I say equity, I basically just mean I got that in my pocket, but I'm not going to place it there. I'm going to put it into my Roth, which is I've already done that for this year. You can only, what is it called? Contribution into the account, max 7,000 every single year. So that brings me to 23. And I plan on doing it for next year. So let's just bring it down to 16. Now, what am I going to do with the remaining? I have no idea. But for sure, I know it's going to be used for investments, to grow my accounts. But most importantly, I think I'm going to just focus on my Roth for right now, because I want to get this account to 1 million. I want to get it to 1 million because I just had like a small epiphany as I began to reevaluate my account. All right. So keep in mind, 16,000 is just what I have left. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it. All right. So let's just get out of that. Right now, these are the stocks that I'm in my Roth. Some of you might agree with it, some of you might not, but that's the joy of investing. A lot of people don't agree, so that's fine. But I have Apple 25, Microsoft 20, Oracle 30, point whatever, Snapchat, BTI and VOO. So what I had thought about was, like, I think it's what they call it, swap trading? No, swing trading. And I was like, why don't I just do that in here, my Roth? Because you don't get taxed, and I'm not going to use the money anyways right now. I'm not in like a hurry to do so. So for example, I'm going to try this with Oracle first. Okay, let me show you first. First of all, okay, for example, Apple cost me $4,000 total. Let's just say roughly $4,000. And now it's worth $6,600. Okay, you see what I'm talking about here? So if I was to sell all 25 shares, some of you might disagree with this. I have to keep saying this because it is what it is. But I'm just documenting what I believe to be true and what I see the opportunity in. Instead of holding on to these shares for dear life, because I have to keep in mind this is a Roth IRA. This is for retirement. So the goal is to grow this account as much as possible before my retirement. You know what I mean? So instead of getting hung up on, oh, I have 36,000 worth total value, I should be looking at it as, how can I get this here to go up aside from contributing $7,000 every single year and then just waiting to invest that $7,000 to grow this, right? Because I could do that, but it'll just be like a slow, steady growth, which is fine, but I'm still young, is the thing that I keep going back to. When in fact, I could just buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. For example, like Tesla has been very volatile, I will say. Like, I can't really tell, honestly, like this, because I'm still new to looking at charts and stuff. And well, by the way, I'm not going to act like I know what I'm talking about. Okay. All I know is that, like, it was just like, look at this. Just look at this. Right. September 4th, $336 per share. All right. Let's just go to the end of the month, October 1st. 462. That is a huge difference, right? So I'm just thinking like that. I'm thinking about buying low, selling reasonably high. Okay. The only reason why I thought about this, let me move myself out the way. Bear with me. First video, first channel doing this. All right. Microsoft, 6,700 roughly invested. 10,000 if I was to sell. 10,600 roughly if I was to sell. This is only from 20 shares. So if I was to actually look at this, let's go ahead and look back in time. Man, I'm not really good at having myself in the way here. I bought 5 shares, $341, another 5 shares. This is 2021, 2022, $275, and it's currently $532. This is for me just holding, right? Which is amazing. Okay, look, 93.18% in gains. Just 5 shares. By the way, this was me early on into stocks. I didn't know what I was doing. I just bought companies that I used. Didn't really do much research. Just held on to it. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing with Oracle. I bought Oracle, I think it was pretty high, I'm not gonna lie. $286 per share. So let's go to Oracle real quick. I bought around here, I remember. So now it's dipped down here. Where's it? 280. Was that right? Let me see. Yeah, 286 shares. So around 286. Oh my goodness. That was terrible. But okay, I bought around here. And mind you, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a girl, just documenting, sharing what I plan on doing. And if it comes to fruition, hey, I got it on video. Okay? That's really all I'm doing. I'm not telling you what to do, just showing what I'm doing. And trying to make this a habit of just documenting, because I don't want it to come time. Like, for example, this 36, like, if I was to document this a long time ago, the very beginning, shoot, even better. So anyways, back to Oracle. I plan on dipping out of this, probably, I don't know, around here. I don't know, because majority of the money is, in this share, in this company. And then I plan on getting into something else, but I'm going to wait. I must wait because I want to buy low, sell high, right? That's the whole goal, excuse me. And yeah, stick along for the journey, because in my next video I'm probably going to talk about how I got into options trading. I'm not a pro, but if you're interested, very quickly, I had posted that I sold 50 shares of AMD right here. If you're interested in watching, I wish I held on to it longer before I sold, but to be fair, it was at its high last year. I think I sold it around 175, I believe, around here, around this price, I believe. To me, that was good because I got it for $65. And who would have thought that it would be $254 now, right? But I do have 25 more shares of it. Yeah, I'm just going to document everything that I have or am willing to share. But as of right now, my personal goal is to just talk about my Roth, how I plan on getting it to 1 million. Keep in mind, I'm 26. I got a few decades. When I say a few, maybe like 2, 3, hopefully more, with the technology we have now. But I'm just, rambling now. But if you're interested, go ahead. The next video, I'm probably going to talk about my options, how I funded it, how I got started. And I'm just a beginner, okay? Don't be too tough on me now. I'm just a beginner documenting, got nothing to sell you. That's about it. Hope you enjoyed.